watch me clean this fish. This is the one we're going to do on the stick.
Okay.
And
fish kebab.
It'll be smoked, kind of, and cooked with hot coals, heat. And what we try and do is use the heat mostly, not too much smoke.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, willow is about the best to cook with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look a great deal like salmon.
Yeah, pink.
Yeah.
You gotta split it right in the center, hopefully.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Bones out of here.
Look at that, how it just comes off.
That's the guide's best part.
Yeah.
I got all the salt, huh? Tasty, huh?
More. George, food's this good. We don't need to catch the plane. We just stay here all night. Pitch a tent. Morning.
Good morning, Shelby.
You ready?
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
You have a good rest?
Really good.
Good breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah. Northern pie. Ah. Oh, well.
So what happens when you
catch another.
catch too many of them? Do you have to throw so many back? How many can we keep? We've caught a lot of fish today.
Well, we can't keep any. The only fish you can keep are the ones you're going to eat for shore lunch. It's totally catch and release for the northern pike on Hatchet Lake.
Conservation.
Yeah.
I love it.
It takes so long for the fish to mature in these cold waters. You can really wipe them out if you
Keep catching them.
if you don't have some sort of catch and release program. And Hatchet Lake has that.
So is it limited to different fish?
Yeah, you're allowed to take out, I think it's 2 lake trout.
2 lake trout.
Yeah,
so,
depending on the size.
But all the pike have to be returned, except for what you might eat.
That's right. Yep. You cannot take out any of the big fish, trophy.
Oh, so you have to get a
Most of the bigger, like the female pike will tend to be the bigger. Not always, but in just about every species of fish, you'll find that the female will tend to be the bigger fish. Anything over 6 pounds is a good spawning fish.
So if I caught a 10-pound fish, we'd throw it back and get a replica of it.
That's right.
Made
Yep.
if I wanted to keep it.
Yep.
Hey, brother, don't cry for me. Brother, don't cry for me. I said, hey, brother, don't cry for me. Brother, don't cry for me. So help from that, well, I don't care. I'm better off without him in my head. He couldn't be true, no, not for long. Just messing around and doing me wrong. So, hey, brother, don't cry for me. Yeah, brother, don't cry for me. Sister, don't cry for me. Sister, don't cry for me. I said, hey, sister, don't cry for me. Sister, don't cry for me. Well, you may think that I'm feeling blue, just sitting around with nothing to do. Well, that ain't the case, 'cause that ain't me. It ain't too bad now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Shelby Lynne. You just barely got out here in time.
Was it that close? I think it was close. It seems like a minute 30 would be longer than that.
I know. You've been back there, I guess, yakking with all the girls. You're friends with a lot of people here at TNN.
Yeah, most definitely. It's always fun to come out. It's like, you know, you can't catch up quite enough. There's always something else to talk about.
Well, your look, for one thing, every time I see you, there's something a little bit different about you, and this time I see even something more different about you.
Well, I had different hair when I came here today, and
Then Gwen got a hold of you.
well, no, she's sitting back there. We were just talking mainly, and I just had to put it back to get my face on, and it wound up just being back. So.
Well, how are your fans and your audience where you're playing reacting to the new look and the new sound, more of a Western swing sound in your live show now?
I've gotten nothing but positive, great response over the album and the videos and the hair and whatever. You know, it's just totally cool, and I'm glad for that. You know, because I don't do anything that's not comfortable for me, and I'm real happy with things.
Yeah. It's been, what, I guess about not quite a year, I guess, that you decided to go more towards this Bob Wills type influence.
Well, I've always wanted to do it, you know,
Really?
because country music, to me, is Bob Wills and Hank Williams and the great traditional stuff that will never go away, you know, and it takes a while sometimes to get in a position where you can really do what you're feeling good about and what you really believe in on a musical level. So I'm just thrilled with this album. I'm not even tired of it yet. So.
Oh, good. That's a good sign.
It is a good sign, because normally I'm ready to move on to something else, but we're going to go out on the road and do it, looks like. So.
A lot of artists, when they get out there and they perform stuff off their albums, I mean, it's the same thing over and over, and they do get a little tired, a little bored with it, and they want to do something different. But I was kind of surprised when you came around with the Western swing. I didn't realize, growing up in Alabama, that you would have that kind of musical influence in your roots.
Yes, most definitely. My grandmother, Nanny, as I call her, pretty much raised me on Western swing, Bob Wills music, Les Paul and Mary Ford, the Mills Brothers, you know, the big band stuff, you know, and a lot of country things, but, you know, really cool pop 50s, 40s and 50s kind of stuff. So, and I don't know, I loved it as a little tiny kid. You know, it's not something that I've just all of a sudden decided is cool. I always thought it was cool, and I always loved the melodies and the lyrics and adding a fiddle to some horns, and I'm really happy that I've been able to do that in my own music, you know, so.
And people can dance together to it.
They can dance by themselves or together, whatever.
There you go. Well, all right. Well, we got Tell Me I'm Crazy. This is a song that I keep singing over and over and over in my head.
That's good.
It is so catchy.
Thanks.
I love it.
It's a great song, Mike Reed's song.
Yes, it is. And here it is. Shelby Lynne with Tell Me I'm Crazy. Tell me I'm crazy. Whisper everything's all right. Tell me I'm crazy. Then love me like crazy tonight. Am I so wrong, thinking we might be over? Could it be when you're holding me, you're still loving her? She broke your heart. Is it true now she's breaking mine? If you know, oh please tell me so before I go out of my mind. Tell me I'm crazy. Say it's not true. and love me like crazy tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's music that just feels so fine.
Well,
Good feel.
yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
Now, okay, you said Mike Reed wrote that song?
Mike Reed with Roy Burke, I think, wrote that.
You've had some killer writers on your album, your new CD, which I have in my hand, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is Temptation. And you, had Jamie O'Hara working with you on the album?
Yeah, he wrote 8 of the 10.
Mm-hmm.
We co-wrote together with Brent Mayer on most of them. And
how did y'all get together?
through Brent. I mean, Brent and I started writing some songs for the thing, and we decided we needed a little help. So we called Jamie, and he was game, and we wound up writing the majority of what's on there.
So how'd you come up with the title, Temptation?
Well, Temptation was a song that I wanted to write, that I wrote with Brent and Jamie, and we just thought, how could it be anything else but to call the album that? So
There you go. Well, all right.
it's perfect.
Now, it's kind of interesting. I don't think there's anybody else in country music. Maybe Ray Price at one time had a large band like this, and some of the older Western swing bands, too.
Yeah.
But you are going to have probably the largest band on the road before long.
Yeah, we're going to take out 14 pieces, and I'll be 15. So it'll be 15 people on stage. We have a 7-piece horn section and a 6-piece rhythm section, and my sister's going to sing with me. So it's going to be exciting. I'm really excited about it. We're going out with Kenny Rogers on the 18th of this month, starting in Branson, and then we go all the way to Christmas Eve.
So this is part of Kenny's annual Christmas program?
Yeah, he does it every year, and I'll be singing with Kenny in his show, doing the Christmas thing, and that's always fun to sing with
they
Kenny.
have snow
They
and
have
big
snow,
sets.
they have puppies, they have children, they have choirs, they have sleighs, they have everything.
And Christmas songs and all that,
Yeah,
too.
he does a cut-down version of his regular show, and then he does a whole Christmas thing.
Okay, real quick, how did you go through the elimination process of selecting, 14 band members?
We've been doing it for 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's just, you know how Nashville works in a way that the word gets out pretty easy, and they pretty much come to you, and they come by, and they pick out the tape. They let us know they're interested in the gig, and then they come in and audition, or I hate to say audition because it's not that, because they're all great.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of who, you fall in there with the best, and who's really digging the idea of the music and the gig, and we finally got it finished.
And then the big question after the process, will you work for $150 a week? And then they...
I won't. I won't. No.
It's going to be a fabulous show.
Well,
I'm
I
sure.
hope so. It's Shelby Lynne and the Swing Kings, and we're ready to go.
All right.